What is up, Lakeside? Welcome to our second video. Today, unlike the last one, there was only 3 of us, but today we got a full cast here today. To my right, got my boy Amar. How you feeling today?
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
To my left, my boy B-Man, Brennan Hopkins. How you doing, bro?
What's up, guys?
And lastly, let's welcome the 4th member, Tyler Bars.
Yes,
How you doing, bro?
How's it going, y'all?
How you doing, bro? Where you was at, man? We was missing you.
Pretty good, man. You know, I was home. Dog sitting. You know how it gets. Fam's in Florida. Couldn't go with them, unfortunately. So, you know, stuck at home.
Okay, yeah, we miss you, bro. We miss you. We had people asking, like, they're saying, it says Fab 4, but there's only 3 of us.
Yeah, I heard about that. Well, I am the 4th member, Fab 4, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Amari, you want to get us started with our shout-outs today?
All right. Y'all know our favorite segment on here. We got our special shout-outs. So I'm going to start it off. My shout-out today is going to the Keuka College golf team, men's and women's, on their spring invitational today. I know it was earlier today, but, you know, no scores haven't came out, but hopefully they had a good day today.
Yeah, they had a lot of them canceled, right?
Yeah, they had a lot canceled, so this is one of their matches that they got to play, so good luck to them.
Good for them. My shout-out today is Jasmine Downs for becoming the Student Senate President. Congratulations. I know that's big for you, so congrats on that for sure.
My shout out is the Keuka softball team. Last Friday, they had a doubleheader against Hartwick. They had their first shutout of the year, and then they followed that up by an 11-3 win. Mercy rule in the 5th inning.
Nice.
Good for the team. Good for the team.
Sure.
My shout out today, you know, first shout out to the pod, just shouting out my professors, you know. They let me skip a whole week of class.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some professors wouldn't do that, but my 3 professors, they goats, for real.
That's the goal for real, man. Speaking of the softball team, they had a game today.
Yep.
Unfortunately, they lost. They almost came back, though, right?
Yeah, the second game they almost
Second
came
game,
back.
yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, y'all could catch B-Man on there doing game
commentary,
casting
baby.
with T-Hand takes.
Yep,
Kid goofy
always.
on there, boy. They just be goofing off on there.
No, it's a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah. Tomorrow, baseball got their first home game.
About
the whole
time,
year.
bro. About time.
First home game of the whole year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. They was able to win 10 games and they ain't even play.
Because what, they
How
only
many games have they played
they
so
only
far?
play until like mid-May, right?
Yeah.
So they almost
So,
done. They got their first
I
home
think
game.
They're
they
probably
may be like
close, like
10 and 16.
10-16?
They
Okay,
may
yeah,
be,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
But yeah, their first home game tomorrow and then Lax on Wednesday. But yeah, so today we decided to come with something new today, and it's gonna be the question of the day. How do you guys continue to be level-headed and with a clear mind while being a student athlete? So I'll let y'all think about that for a little bit.
I already got my
Yeah.
answer.
I got
Go
mine.
ahead, B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start it off. So for me, it's the support system around you. So for some people, that could be different. It could be your professors, your coaches, your friends, your family. Just having someone you can fall back on. Maybe if you're stressing about something or just life's getting to you. For me, it's my family, my friends. You know, they always keep me level-headed. Makes everything a little easier.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good answer.
I took mine was balancing everything, keeping a schedule, keeping on track of everything, taking care of school first,
Mm-hmm.
getting my work done, and then getting on the court whenever I want and just perfecting my craft. That's really it.
3.0 club for you.
3.0 club, trying to run it
Congrats,
back.
bro.
You trying to run it back this
yeah, for
semester,
sure.
man.
Go ahead. You want to go, Ty?
Yeah, I guess for me, kind of piggybacking off B-Man, you know, big family guy, big friend guy. Especially, like, you know, it's going to sound cheesy, y'all, but y'all 3, my boys here, you know,
Yes,
be
sir.
leaning
You know
on
it.
each other
You
all the
know it.
time. Family back home, my girlfriend, like, yeah, that's my main people. I try and keep it in my inner circle, keep me level-headed and stuff.
Yeah, for me it was a little different this year, obviously, because I couldn't play. But, you know, it's just, you know, keeping the main thing, keeping the same routine, the same schedule, and just getting my work done. You know, keeping my head down, doing what I got to do. But, yeah, so.
Yeah, we all be getting our work done here, right?
Huh?
Sir, you
We
know
all
it.
be getting our work
We
done
better
here,
be
right?
getting
Of
our
course,
work done.
bro.
Yeah.
Go to class every day.
Yeah.
Never miss
Why-
class.
why you
Never
looking at
miss-
me?
Miss a class,
Why you looking
right?
at me?
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
that's-
He was directing
that's-
it. He was directing it to the whole group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole group.
Yeah.
Gotta get that work
But
done, man. Go to
Yeah.
class.
Student athlete.
Student athlete.
Student athlete.
That's how it should be, right?
Yes, sir.
So, let's move on. Obviously, it's the first round. The playoffs started over the weekend, over Easter break. Ty, you want to kick us off with our pretenders and
Yo, we
contenders?
don't even get a break. Like, we don't even get an Easter break.
yeah, we
That's
don't
kind of
get
crazy.
Don't.
Yeah, we didn't.
But anyway, what? Sorry.
You want
said
to
lead
kick us off with our pretenders and contenders?
Yeah, pull up the list here real quick. You know, made a little tier list.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
we're just
man.
gonna be going over like who we think are the contenders and pretenders for the
like this. I like
you know
this.
for the NBA for the finals and stuff.
We had
So,
some blowouts, some close
We
ones.
did.
But
We're not even gonna talk about OKC. They put
yeah,
belts.
They was
on
up
the-
like 60 at one point.
I think they won by 55,
They
something
won
like
55.
that.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
a terrible series.
But
That's
so like
bad,
the
bro.
way it's gonna go, I don't know if y'all know how this works. Whatever, we're gonna go team by team, debate what we think. We think they're
Okay.
contenders or pretenders. First team I got on the list is the Golden State Warriors.
The Warriors. That was a good game. Interesting game for sure.
Them and the Rockets, boy, I like that series.
I love that
That's gonna be a good
series.
series.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough series. But like for both of those teams, I feel like whoever make it out of there, they could be looked at as contenders.
I
You know,
disagree.
Houston Rockets, that offensive rebounding, even though that half court offense shaky because of the spacing,
Yeah.
they get it done, man.
I mean, I'll take for the Warriors right now. I'll look at them as contenders only for the fact that playoff Jimmy is real. So
Facts.
he's been
Facts.
hooping, and I'm not gonna lie.
Facts.
Since they got him, they're on like a 21-7,
Yeah.
I saw that.
They were on
something
a
like
crazy-
that. They on a
crazy
crazy
win
win streak. But on the other hand, you still do got the Rockets, like you said, bro. Jalen Green had a bad game last game,
Yeah, so
so
what they only
both of those
scored
teams-
86 points,
yeah,
right?
only 86 points,
yeah,
85. Warriors scored 95, so it's a low scoring game for the playoffs from both
Mhm.
teams.
That's a defensive matchup for sure.
Yeah.
I'd probably say the Warriors are contenders. You got, like he just said, playoff Jimmy. But, I mean, you got Steph Curry, like, best shooter of all time. Can never
Yeah.
say he's can't contend for a title, I guess.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. I think the Warriors definitely contenders. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Heat fan. You know, I'm a Heat fan. I hate
My
that
fellow
Jimmy.
Heat brother.
Yeah, my Heat bro over there. I hate that Jimmy. You know, did what he did, but we'll leave that in the past. He playing good for the Warriors, so you know, I think him and Curry together, and Draymond's playing out of his mind on defense. So
Yeah, we'll get to
Yeah.
Draymond a little
that's
bit
a
later.
later segment. So what, we put them in contenders as a group?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they go
yeah.
contenders.
I'm
They go
jacking
contenders.
I'm jacking contenders
Uh,
for the Warriors.
moving into the next team, going out east. Talk about the Bucks.
The Bucks.
Me personally,
Pretenders.
I think they're pretenders.
Pretenders.
I don't think they got. Even when Dame comes back, if he comes back, he's supposed to come back game 3 or something like that. They don't got it like that.
Yeah, no.
Y'all know my take on the Bucks,
Yeah.
man.
That
Yeah.
supporting
I feel
cast,
like
bro.
I feel like besides that little like run that they had where they couldn't score, the Pacers was making every single they were making every single three.
Also,
And I just feel like I don't know if they'll be able to keep that up the whole
also, I'm pretty sure I saw a stat that the first game, I think Giannis had 35, and the rest of their starters had like 16. or
Yeah,
something.
it was bad.
Bro,
It was bad. It was
bad.
bad.
Bobby
Yeah.
Portis finished the game 2 for 8.
It
AJ
was
Green,
bad. It
AJ
was
Green was
bad.
the second leading scorer on the Bucks with
That's what I'm
15.
saying.
It was bad, but I'm believing in my take. I'm not going back on my take. I think the Bucks are real contenders because of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm gonna say pretenders.
And
only.
y'all seen Dame talking crazy to Tyrese. He about to
Yeah,
come back
but-
on.
Talk's one thing though, just talk.
But we
Yeah.
know what Damian Lillard could do. Let's not act like
I'm not saying okay, but him and Giannis could combine for 80 points. They still could lose by 15.
they could. But
Is
at the
Dame
same
even
time,
cleared? Is Dame cleared? Like,
Yeah,
when
they
is he
say
coming
clear.
When I
back?
was
Game
watching
3.
when I was watching the game, they said he'll.
and I
he'll
also
come
seen a
back.
crazy stat that like, if Tyrese Halliburton misses his first shot, he's like due for a bad game.
Yeah, you see how much he shot? 3 for 13
Yeah.
from the
How many
field.
assists he have though?
He had
12.
12.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like he doesn't just impact the game from scoring.
Yeah, but they're gonna need him to score.
They're gonna need him.
Siakam though. Love
Yeah,
Siakam.
Pascal.
Love
Pascal
Siakam.
had a game.
He does everything you need, man.
And Miles Turner.
But I was watching the Bucks game the other day. Some player, it might even been Giannis himself. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this, but one of the Bucks players was saying their team they have now is better than their championship team.
No.
That's a
Crazy
crazy
take.
That's a crazy take.
Crazy take.
Awful
That's a
take.
I wonder who said that. I gotta look into
I need to look into that, but I just remember that. So we're putting them in
But-
pretenders,
Yeah,
all right?
pretenders.
Pretenders.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
put that
good.
in pretenders.
This team, there's gonna be some bias here. You got the Cavs.
Contenders.
You want, you know.
I mean, you know my answer. Yeah.
Yeah, they contenders, man. They got a good team.
Contenders, number 1 in the East. I'll take them as contenders. They got every position played out for them, so.
Yep. When you got Ty Jerome coming off the bench dropping 28, kind of hard to go wrong.
Well, Hunter,
Word.
he
What about
Was
DeAndre?
that
He ain't
hot,
really
but you
hit.
can't really was that Cavs win convincing to y'all to see that they could really make a true finals
I
run?
mean, score was what?
I don't think they're
score?
making it out of the East.
Score
if I'm being
was
honest.
121 to 100.
But I'm pretty sure it was close.
It was close
Right.
until Ty Jerome said, "You know what?
The fourth
this
quarter,
game is over."
yeah.
The fourth quarter was bad for the Heat.
I don't know, but you also got to think like Evan Mobley didn't have a great game.
I
They,
mean,
they were going.
they
at
had 3
Aaron.
players over 25 points, so
Yeah.
Jerome, Mitchell, and Garland all had over
But,
25 points.
Yeah, like, let's be honest, they're probably gonna beat the Heat.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
that's,
it's
a
gonna be-
given. That's
yeah.
a given.
It's the Heat.
But what happens when they run into Celtics?
Don't say
I'm taking
it,
the Cavs.
Don't say it's the
It's
Heat.
literally the Heat.
It is
Wait,
the Heat.
I don't like how you're disrespecting.
Like
the
we've.
Heat.
I'm not
been
disrespecting y'all, but
seven-
I'm
you
just
just-
saying, bro.
We've been
It's
in
the
these
Heat, bro.
positions
I'm not-
before and we win. Okay, we don't got Jimmy this year. Catch us when we well equipped to go to war. We not well equipped
Y'all
right
not-
now. and
Every
that's
You're
team
not
can
equipped
say.
to go to
That's what
war
every
right
single
now.
team can say.
Brennan.
Catch me,
Brennan, I don't
catch
even
me when
wanna
we got
hear
the
it.
players.
Yeah, I don't wanna-
Catch me when we
okay,
got
I don't
for
the
sure.
good players
Go
to win
ahead, Ty.
games.
Go ahead, Ty.
Speaking about the Heat, just a little shout out, like Khalil Ware, he tough.
Yeah,
I'm not
Khalil
gonna
Ware
lie.
nice.
He had a bad game, but I like him. I like him.
I
in
gotta.
the future.
I hope they don't try to trade him though.
Nah, they won't. He a dog. But yeah, Cavs.
Did Davion Mitchell not? Oh no, he did. Okay.
I mean, he had 18
yeah,
off
he
the
had
bench.
18. I
Yeah,
Yo,
love Davion
him in the
Mitchell,
play-in
man.
He's
game?
tough.
He went off in OT.
Love
Mhm.
Davion Mitchell.
Anyway, we're not talking about the play-in though. So contenders, right?
Yeah.
Giving contenders.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think they're making that out of the East though. B-man.
That's
Just
fine.
to let you know.
That's fine.
Next team, the Clippers.
I'm gonna go Contenders,
This
man.
one, this one, I'm iffy about. I'm iffy about.
I'm
this one.
iffy about it, but I feel like either them or the Nuggets, they're both contenders. Whoever makes it out of that, like I feel like they both could contend for a championship. But more specifically, the Clippers, I feel like they're wing defenders. Chris Dunn was knocking down shots. If he able to knock down shots like that, I mean, it could get scary. Like I feel like they should have never went away from that Harden Zubac pick and roll and tried to go Kawhi ISO. Like I get it's Kawhi, but like putting Jokic in that pick and roll was working. So I feel like they should never stop. But I'm gonna go Contenders. What about y'all?
I'm gonna have to agree. I don't know why, but Zubac's growing on me.
Pretenders.
I love it.
Yeah,
Love
most
his,
underrated center.
love his game. You know, I think he just plays his role well.
Not because I'm a Nuggets fan or a Westbrook fan. I'm gonna say they're pretenders. I don't see the hype with Harden. All right, Harden and Zubac. All right, they're gonna do that pick and roll. Harden's gonna score a million floaters. Zubac's gonna go crash offensive boards. Kawhi,
How much Zubac have the other day?
he had what?
21.
21,
And what?
21 and 11.
21 and 11. Kawhi's gonna have around
You remember
50.
what I sent to the group chat? He was feasting on
None of
Jokic.
that. He gonna have
Jokic
15 to
Jokic
20
can't
a
guard the
game.
cone.
When you got Batum in the fourth quarter and he hitting shots like that, it's gonna be a close.
Nah,
game.
that was crazy. The
He
two
hit
shots
a,
he hit.
He hit a
two of
crazy
them.
shot over
But we
Christian
know
Braun,
Batum.
bro.
We know he built for
Yeah,
that.
he'll
though.
do that.
I'm not worried about none of that.
Fourth quarter.
Pretenders.
Why the
They
Batum?
played tonight, right?
Fourth quarter. Why is Batum in? Why?
Yo, they played tonight,
They play
right?
at 10 o'clock,
Yeah.
man. I'm about to go right to the room and watch
He
it.
better be yelling in the room all night.
It's all right, bro.
Oh,
that's not
wow.
a
Yeah, it's-
Wait, why?
That was
I
how's
don't.
that
I wasn't even.
Nah, why are you doing that?
Why are we?
What am I
yo,
doing?
He about to
yo,
match
next,
Taylor.
next,
Yo,
next.
how
Come
you
on, bro.
doing?
Next. Come on,
Alright,
bro.
Wait, how's that? No,
yo,
We're not going
I'm
past that.
saying Clippers are contenders. Clippers are contenders.
Yeah, we already got that. It was 3-1. He's the only because he's a Nuggets
Pretenders,
fan.
bro.
He's the pretenders.
I don't see it.
Next team, we do have the Denver Nuggets.
Contenders. We going to the chip. That's all I gotta say. Nothing else to be it. Nothing
I
else to
think
be
they're
said.
contenders. The only thing that would make me not think they contenders is Jamal Murray didn't really shoot it that well. But you know, Russ made some big plays.
I agree.
He made some bonehead plays, but that's Russ. You know, he gonna
Yeah.
do that. The only reason why I would say they not contenders is because they got an interim head coach. But other than that,
I like the new guy.
I agree with that,
I
but
like the new guy.
the only reason why I say we not contenders too, we got Mike Porter Jr. who has not shown up
bench.
for us at all this
Did
year.
get
Well,
bench,
he
that's
played.
crazy.
He played 20-something
So-
minutes the other night and had 2 points, right?
3.
Yeah, he
he
had-
had 1-3.
Last game he had 1-3. He had. I got on here. Is he gonna show up or not, bro? That's all that matters for us. But I'll see us as contenders if he plays good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say they're pretenders in my opinion. I just don't think they have the defense
Mm.
to make it there.
Okay.
Like they lost KCP. He was a nice little defensive
PCP.
guard.
PCP.
Keep going. Keep going.
No, keep rolling. Keep
Keep
rolling.
going.
Is that what we're gonna do this whole time?
Nah, we good.
We're
We
gonna
good.
go
We
back and
good.
forth?
My fault.
That's what I thought.
You got it, bro.
Wow.
So-
he dispersed it.
So anyway, yeah, they got.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yo, they're
Keep going.
pretenders. That's all I'm gonna say. They're pretenders.
Pretenders? Okay.
That's
Yeah,
my opinion.
I'll say contender only because they have Jokic. That's the only reason why.
That's valid.
It's fair.
Oh, speaking of doing nothing like Michael Porter Jr., we totally forgot. Kyle Kuzma. How many?
You
30
gotta leave the
minutes?
camera and say this. Yo,
30 minutes, zero, everything. You can't put up a stat, bro.
Yo,
I saw that.
straight
I saw that on
cardio.
Did he
Instagram.
foul? Did he
horrible.
foul?
I think he
Let me
fouled. I
look.
think I got one
I don't
foul.
know. We got the box
But, like,
score
at
in front of
least-
us. We could check.
Like at
Me
least
too.
like turn the ball over trying to make a play or something.
You're
I don't
saying
think he
at
had a
least
turnover.
at
He-
least turn the
yeah.
ball over?
Yo, he had 2 fouls, 0 for 5, 0 for 2 from
Come
3.
on, Kuz.
He had 2 fouls.
Straight cardio, man.
Come on, Kuz.
How
Like,
many minutes?
they
You said
made
30?
it-
You said 30 minutes?
30 minutes, I think. 28.
He played
Made
20.
the-
He played 22
22,
minutes.
22
22
yeah.
minutes.
Made the trade for you at the deadline. Come on, Kuz.
I mean, yeah, he's I think if they're going to be contenders, they're going to need productivity from him.
100.
I mean, they're still pretenders no matter what, in my opinion, but we're past that team.
100%.
They
So
bench him at the end of the game?
probably.
Yeah, they must have.
So wait, what are you saying for Nuggets?
Contenders.
All right, so they're in contenders.
Contenders.
This next team, we got the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean,
They're not making it out the first
No.
round.
They not.
We ain't really got to talk
Losing by
about 'em.
60.
That's crazy.
Contenders.
Right?
Shout out
It's embarrassing.
Shay and John new shoes though.
I wouldn't even call them pretenders. He just can't get out the first round. He's
Yeah.
not getting out the first round.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even talk about them. Next team again, probably not making out the first round. Our Heat.
no, definitely not making out the first round.
I'm not gonna
Pretenders,
lie
pretenders.
though.
I think we're gonna steal a couple.
I
games.
feel like that
Couple.
Cavs win wasn't that convincing, bro.
No, I
Like-
could see them. I could see them
Like
sneaking
Ty
one win.
Jerome just went crazy.
I don't know.
I think it'll
They
be
just-
4-2 Cavs.
Yeah,
You got the Heat
4-2.
winning
I
2
don't
games.
know. I don't know, dude.
Two
I don't-
good
I
Tyler
don't-
Hero games. 2 great Tyler Hero games.
I think we could get one Bam game.
So you think it's
Bam-
gonna be a 7-game series?
I think we win in 7, bro.
Oh,
It's
we
my
win in
Heat.
7.
That's
I
crazy.
like
Yes,
that.
That's my
That's
Heat.
crazy.
I
Bro.
like that. I mean, it's my Heat
Nah,
too.
they
but
pretenders.
I'm
Let me
not
stop.
delusional.
Yeah,
They,
though.
they pretenders.
Yeah, they're pretenders.
Who next? Who next?
The Boston Celtics.
Contenders,
I
man.
Contenders.
think yeah,
Contenders.
it's good.
I don't think the Magic scored 100 points either.
86 to
86
103.
Lock up.
Powell had a great game though.
And
Thir-
Wagner had 23 too.
36, 11, and 4. Like he just doesn't have a cast.
Right, no, he
there's no
put the
cast.
team
Yeah, that's what I
bad.
wrote on my paper. No supporting
No
cast.
Yeah.
cast. And then
Yeah.
What was this? Yeah, what was the scoring for the Magic? I mean, him and
And
Franz.
then
Oh
Pritchard,
my god.
my boy Pritchard off the bench doing his thing.
19 points, 4 threes.
Him and Derek White led scores, I think.
Yeah.
And not even Tatum.
it's
or
just
Brown.
Boston, bro. Like
Yeah.
I was want to
they're
talk about
Boston.
Tatum.
Tatum didn't really shoot crazy or anything.
8 for 22 from the field.
1 for 8 from 3.
Like he could play that bad and they still win by
win,
20.
yeah.
That's
But like,
crazy.
are they gonna be able to do that when they
You can
play?
say the same thing about Shea. Shea
yeah.
played
Oh,
horrible,
yeah.
and they still won by
That's
50.
true.
But like, that's the thing you gotta think about in this like contender thing. Like, yeah, we know they're gonna make it out the first round. They'll probably make it out the second round. What if they see Cleveland though? Like when they see
I
Cleveland.
got Boston.
I got Cleveland.
I
I'm
got
saying like
Cleveland. I think
that's
that's gonna
like
be-
Jason Tatum can't play bad. If he plays bad in that game, they'll probably lose.
He can though.
I don't think he can. Not
I mean,
against Cleveland or
He
OKC.
can.
I think Tatum could play bad against the Cavs and they still pull it out. But that's if like I don't know.
That
That's,
means Jaylen
Like
Brown
they got
has to
so
go
many
off.
right. That'd be
options,
Jalen Brown
bro.
or someone else going off too. But that's like
Jalen Brown didn't
someone
really
on the
do that
Cavs.
last
Someone
game.
on the Cavs could have a bad game too. Like Mitchell or Garland could kind of.
Because I feel like they play great defense too. So I feel like if Tatum playing bad, he's still gonna play good defense.
They're just lengthy.
he gonna
Pause.
rebound.
He gonna rebound,
He
bro.
gonna play make.
How is that not a pause?
I said
He
it.
said
I
they
said
are
it. I already
lengthy.
said
They
it.
are lengthy.
They are lengthy. Yeah.
But what? I'm not even gonna talk.
You said
Next team-
Amar
yo,
was about
I'm
to
gonna
be
be-
in
it's
the
alright.
room all night
Why are
screaming.
you repeating?
Wait, but why do you
Next,
say it like
next,
that?
next,
That's
next,
not
next,
how I
next,
said it.
next,
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 next.
All right, we got what?
We got the New York Knicks.
Oh.
Pretenders, man.
Contenders, yeah.
Pretenders all around. I mean,
Pretenders.
they almost lost to Pistons.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Nah, pretenders.
I mean, yo, as of
I
right now,
would've-
they're losing by 10 points. 42-32.
what's the box
Oh, yeah, they
score?
playing right
What's the
now.
box score looking
Oh
like?
yeah, what is
Let me
box
check
score?
real
Break
quick.
this down a little bit right
Let
now.
me check real quick.
But yeah, pretenders, man. I mean, outside of that run where Detroit literally couldn't score because Cade was playing terrible,
What was it? Was it a 21-0 run?
21-0 run.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like, that just can't happen. But like outside of that, it's like Tobias Harris had a game and they almost won. Like if Cade have a game, Tobias and Malik making 8 threes, that's a game, bro.
I love Cade Cunningham.
Yep.
Yeah.
So right now,
He's a great player.
Cade's at 10 points. Tobias has 9, and then Schroeder.
Tobias is a little old ass, bro.
Yeah,
Let's
Schroeder off
score
the
it.
bench has 7.
Yeah, man. I got pretenders for the Knicks, man.
Cat's
Yeah.
kind of doing his thing.
We're definitely gonna get some made from that, Zach.
Oh,
Zach's
oh,
not gonna
yeah.
like.
I wouldn't.
that.
I wouldn't say
Zach's gonna
that.
hate
I wouldn't
that.
say they're pretenders, but I don't think they're gonna.
But I
go.
think but on our contenders, so we gotta think: are they better than the Warriors, the Cavs, the Clippers, the Nuggets, or the Celtics?
I would take
No.
all those teams in front of the Knicks.
I
So
would.
we put them in pretenders.
So yeah, throw them pretenders.
Yeah, I'd
out
put them
here.
pretenders.
That's how we kind of have to do it now because we can't have a full list of.
Which is kind of crazy though.
Is that
they're
everybody?
pretenders.
No, we're
No.
halfway done.
Okay.
I don't know how they would be like. I don't know. On paper, they're a really good team. Like they should win games. OG,
I
Josh
just don't
Hart,
think they're deep
Cat.
enough, bro. Pause.
I
don't think
mean,
they're deep enough.
you got.
They only got 7 guys. McBride played bad first game.
I mean, you can go 8
then
if you play
Campaign had a
campaign. I
game,
hate
so.
campaign so much. Sorry, it's just
So,
I can't
what we
watch them
got?
play basketball.
What we got for the Knicks?
We said pretenders.
Pretenders.
Contenders, yeah, for sure. Contenders.
Next one, we got the LA Lakers.
Pretenders. They got the backhand of the belt. I'm telling you. Pretenders. I don't care if you're a LeBron fan. Yo, pretenders.
Yo, that's good with you?
I don't
You
wanna
talk
hear
about
none of
LeBron
that.
like that. That's cool with you?
Whenever a team has LeBron James, LeBron Raymond James, the Akron Hammer, the King, bro, like, come on, contenders.
Akron Hammer is crazy. I've never heard that one.
Yes, you have.
I've heard it a couple times.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all don't make that trade
Contenders.
for Luka. I don't think y'all see playoffs.
Well,
Oh,
that
that's
doesn't
true.
matter. They made the
Yeah.
trade.
Yeah.
Like, we got Luka Don,
Luka has 31.
A. Reeves, and then LeBron.
Stop. We're
The
not
real
doing that.
big three.
That get copyrighted.
LeBron shot 8 for 18 from the field.
Crazy copyright.
Yo, you know what I don't like either?
So
I get, like, LeBron trying to, like, let Luka, like, it's Luka team, bro. But I need him on go.
Luka shot 50% from the field.
Yeah, but I need LeBron on go, bro. He trying
But
to
he
lay
trying to,
back.
he trying to let Luka cook.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's not
I
bad.
don't think that's going to work, bro.
You think
Well,
that's
obviously, it
bad?
didn't work.
It's not bad, but, like, I think he got to go get it, bro. Like,
They're
he was
playing-
looking old out there. I'm not going to lie.
They're playing really small ball too.
Yeah,
Well, they
man.
have
Jackson
to.
Hayes played 8 minutes.
And that's the thing, bro. The Timberwolves came right back with small ball, throwing Nas Reed at the 5.
I like that.
Yeah,
like
I
that
will
from
say-
them.
That's New York
Killing.
City right there for you.
I think Lakers
Killing.
are
That's
contenders.
different.
Jaden McDaniels is not dropping 25 points
Yeah,
every
no
single
way.
night. That is
Him
not
or
He's
Nas
not.
Reed show
That
like
is
that.
not.
But
Why?
Nas Reed could shoot.
Wait, why he
He
not
could
dropping
shoot.
25?
He could
Come on, bro.
shoot.
They,
Jimmy
you see
Daniels?
what they was? He was
Yo,
hitting
that's just
everything.
not-
They
He's
got
not
KD.
hot.
Who we got? They got KD. We got Jaden McDaniels. Like,
So,
come
I
on,
ain't
don't-
jacking that.
lock in, bro.
Nas,
Don't
yeah,
sleep on
I
him.
mean,
Yo, I did.
What
lost
y'all got
my
for the Lakers?
Timberwolves player.
I'll say contenders.
I'm saying contenders, man.
I'm
Who, the
gonna
Lakers?
have to,
Pretenders.
I'm gonna have to
Pretenders.
also agree with the pretenders.
Pretenders.
Contenders?
So we're 2-2
So I don't know
split.
how we're good.
All right, just leave it. You don't gotta put
We'll
it.
leave
in
it down
yeah.
there. It'll be in the. Next, we got the Pistons.
Pretenders.
Pretenders.
Too young in this show.
I think
man,
a couple
these
years.
teams.
Couple years they might be contenders. They pick up a
Yeah.
piece or two.
Yeah, they need somebody to go to when Cade not getting.
Okay, not hitting.
Next one should be pretty obvious. The Thunder. I don't even think we gotta
Contenders,
talk
man.
about
Yeah.
them.
Contenders.
Yeah, like
Contenders,
overall
man.
number 1 seed, right?
Yeah.
They were. They
Yeah.
the best record, right?
Or
Best
50
record.
ball them.
Yeah. Magic.
Pretenders.
Pretenders.
Contenders. Yeah.
They
I
don't.
like. I
have-
love Paolo though.
Yeah,
Paolo.
Paolo's nice.
What do you think about that take? Like Paolo
Mm.
being the next like LeBron.
Nah, he's not gonna be the next.
No,
LeBron.
I
You
don't
heard
think
that
no
though?
one
Have you
can-
heard that though?
Yeah, I heard people trying to compare him, but I feel like Paolo, he definitely formed into his own game though. Like it used to look like young LeBron a little bit, but now it looked more like Melo, honestly. Like he trying to bully people to the rim. He's shooting a lot of threes. I don't know if how many.
What did he
threes
shoot from
last
three?
night?
He
I
was
don't know
shooting
if he shot
middies.
that many threes.
He ain't
But
sh-
yeah,
I know he likes a mini. He does like a mini pull up.
yeah, he looking like Melo. I think in my opinion.
I mean, he's a big guy.
I mean,
It's
he
just
had
hard to
4
stop
threes.
him.
He went 4 for 7.
Yeah, 4%. I mean,
Shooting him a good
It's like this
clip.
will go 56, something like that, 60%, something like that. So, we got an even 5-5 split right now. No, 6-6 split actually. My fault. Next team we got is the Pacers. I think last year was a fluke.
Pretenders.
Them getting all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, I think that was a fluke.
I'm gonna go contenders.
I think it was because they had mad people. People were injured.
I like
I
Nembhard.
know people hate that, but teams were injured. They played them last year. They'll get past the Bucks this year. Who would they? If they win, who they play?
They the 4-5.
So they play the 1. They'll play the
Yeah,
Cavs
beat the Cavs.
or the Heat.
That's gonna be a good. Not the
Hold
Heat.
on, I think they contenders, bro.
They might be contenders.
I'm going contenders, man.
Can
don't
you explain?
think
Can you explain why?
Yeah, you gotta give me a
I'm
reason.
I'm going
Give me a reason.
contenders
Convince me.
only because they got a deep roster, man. Like and they was playing like full court 94 feet defense. They got the energy in Indiana. It's hard to play in Indiana. Like Halliburton,
It's hard to play
like
in
I
Boston.
said, yeah, that's true. Like I said before, like he impact the game outside of scoring. And then Nembhard could play defense. He could guard any any guard, best guard on any team. I don't know, man. And then, like, Siakam, you tell him to do something, he going to do it. If it's scoring, he going to do it. If it's guarding, he going to do it. Rebounding, he going to do it. So I'm going with the Pacers. I think they contenders.
But let's say they beat the Bucks, right? They play Cleveland. What's the matchup looking like? Who is Tyrese Halliburton guarding?
You know what's crazy is I think they actually match up good with the Cavs.
I do, too.
Yeah.
He'll probably guard Garland. No, he'll probably guard
Mitchell. No, he can't guard Mitchell.
Who started last night? Hunter?
Strus.
Yeah,
Strus. Yeah, he'll
Strus
probably guard
started.
Strus. Nemhard gonna guard Garland.
Who's guarding Donovan Mitchell?
Neesmith.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess they match
Oh, yeah.
up well.
I don't know, their
He's
bigs.
saying-
I would say their bigs match up well.
Bigs match
Yeah,
up well.
Turner could stretch the floor. That
That might be
spooky
that
for
might be
Cavs.
That might
be
actually, yeah.
scary.
Ew.
That'd
Turner,
be-
honest.
Turner,
Turner,
Mobley
I'm
going at
still,
it.
I'm still,
Turner, Mobley, Allen.
I still don't think they're getting. I
And
still don't.
Siakam.
I don't think they're getting
Siakam.
past both Boston and Cleveland. I don't think they're getting past both of them.
Yeah, probably not.
definitely not Cleveland.
Definitely
just
not
said you were
Boston.
scared
I could
about
see
their
it.
matchup.
Yeah, I could see it, but not happening. Just. Yeah.
So what are we saying?
I'm saying contenders.
I'm saying
I say
saying-
contenders.
All right, so 2-2. We'll leave it down there again. Last two teams, both out west. We got the Rockets. I think they're pretenders.
I mean,
I think they're too young. I know everyone hates that argument, but
I don't know. I feel like
I
that
don't think they
game
got it
wasn't that
yet.
convincing for me.
I'll say pretenders too. Only
I'm-
because Van Fleet.
Van Vliet.
I'm not really
You
feeling
don't like
his
Van
vibe,
Vliet?
bro. Nah, not at all.
I like Van Vliet.
As a
I don't-
starting point guard, bro, I feel like he
I
got to
like
do
him.
more.
I'm
You
gonna go
realize
pretenders.
He's a champion, right?
Yeah.
He's a champion.
He was on the. He was
Also,
on that
he's not-
Raptors.
He's on the
team.
Raptors team, but he not doing what he was doing on the Raptors.
He's
He
not in
just
there to score for
he
him.
just
though.
in there to pass the ball. And
You
Jalen
can say the
Green-
same thing for Tyrese Halliburton.
But Tyrese Halliburton could get a bucket at
How many
any
points
given
did he have?
time.
How many points did he have last game?
I mean, he shot horrible from the field.
So he can't get a bucket anytime.
No, but he can though. That's the difference.
I don't know.
How
For
does
the
that make?
for the Rockets,
I don't know, that
they
makes
young.
sense.
That game wasn't convincing to me because Steph Curry hitting those crazy shots.
Also, I hate Dylan Brooks. So whatever team Dylan
I like
Brooks is on,
Dylan
I'm
Brooks.
never.
He's just a dog.
never. Gonna
I don't
choose
know.
him.
I'm gonna go pretenders though. Half court offense not good. You can't win a championship with no half court offense. So
All right, Pretenders. Last team is the Minnesota Timberwolves. I
Pretenders,
think they're
man.
contenders.
pretenders.
I love Anthony Edwards. He's really
And
just,
it's great.
he's just that guy. I'm gonna be honest.
Who did we say have no supporting cast? What team was we talking about? The Bucks.
We said that for the Magic and,
For the Magic.
and the Bucks. I think
Bucks.
said it for both.
I think that go for the Timberwolves, man. They supporting cast played great last game. That ain't gonna last.
So you don't like DiVincenzo, Reed, McDaniel start?
Yeah.
But he's still like he's a supporting.
But off the
Everyone's
bench,
supporting cast
like-
Anthony Edwards. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Yes.
Yeah. So.
And Julius Randle.
Ooh,
Stop.
They do got.
Julius
Wait,
Randle.
why
I
you
mean-
say stop?
He's
Randall could.
you can't put Randall and Anthony Edwards on the same tier.
Yeah, but Randall not a
not.
role player though.
I'm not saying, but he's Anthony Edwards supporting cast. If you need a bucket and they're both on the court, who you give the ball to?
Obviously, and
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
like saying if you're on the court, who you giving the ball to, Luke or LeBron? Like I give it to, I throw it up in the
You
middle.
can't.
whoever
That's a
catches
bad.
it.
You
That
can't
is
compare
nothing
that.
like that.
You can't compare that.
awful.
You
How?
can't compare that.
So
You
you're
can't
just-
compare that. You can't
How
compare
can you
that.
not compare
Ants
that?
on another level that Randall is. Like you're
I would
automatically
say-
giving
Their
the
I
ball.
would say
their
Luke is better than-
differences
Okay,
is
but
right,
I'm not
right
gonna
here,
lie.
bro.
I would be comfortable giving the ball to AR though if we need a bucket. Would y'all not?
I would.
I would, but
I
over,
would.
Not if the
over
other two are on
LeBron
the
or
court.
Yeah, that's
Honestly-
true. But like, I'm not on the Timberwolves. Like, I wouldn't like if we need a bucket, I might give it to Julius Randle.
If
I
Anthony Edwards against double team, I'd give it to Julius Randle.
I mean, if you want to lose the game, you get it. Yeah.
Like what?
If you want, I don't like Julius Randle.
Y'all don't like him
I'm
at
not saying I
all?
don't like him, but
I'm saying I don't like him.
I mean, I don't like his game, but like, it's Julius Randle.
Like-
He a bulldog, man. He tough.
Gobert's terrible. He's awful.
He just didn't match up well with them.
I
He
don't
was
know.
playing small ball.
Timberwolves,
so,
yeah, they're
it had no
pretenders,
point
man.
for Gobert to be out there. But I'm gonna go pretenders. What y'all
Yeah.
got?
Pretenders.
Pretenders.
I say contenders.
Pretenders.
We about a 2-2 split again.
2-2. All right.
So-
You got them being contenders?
I got them being contenders.
I really like the
Can we-
Timberwolves. I think I think at least last year they just ran into Luka Doncic going stupid,
I mean, they playing Luka right now, man.
and they won.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jaden McDaniels is not having another 20-point night.
I hope he does.
So
I really hope he does.
So
Clip it. if he
read off
does.
all the contenders, pretenders, and who we left down.
So
See how this sound.
for our contenders, we got 6 of them. We got the Warriors, the Cavs, the Clippers, Nuggets, Celtics, and Thunder. Pretenders, Bucks, Grizzlies, Heat, Knicks, Pistons, Magic, Rockets. And then 3 we were split about were the Pacers, Lakers, and Timberwolves.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good to me.
So now, overall, do we think the champions would come out the West or the East?
West.
East, man.
East,
I
yeah.
You gotta do your prediction.
Yeah,
Because I said the Celtics versus Lakers. I got the Celtics. That's what I think my
I said
finals is.
Cavs over Thunder.
I say Nuggets over Cavs.
I know we were playing bias here. If we were playing bias, I guess I'll just say Heat over anyone. Heat over everybody.
For real?
No, hell.
Oh.
So, probably I think it's going to be Celtics and Thunder. And I think the Celtics go back to back.
Yeah, same. I said that since the beginning of the year, man. They're well equipped. But that leads me into our next category, the award finalists, MVP, Most Improved, DPOY, Coach of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year, and Clutch Player of the Year. Let's start with MVP. Who y'all got, man? It's the sort of finalists was Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Who y'all got?
I'm standing with my European, bro. I'm standing with Jokic all the way. Come on, triple-double, first center that ever averaged that, and we're not giving him an MVP? Come on now. What are we doing?
I mean, people going to say Shea did all this put up points this year he didn't have last year, but I'm giving it Jokic, man. Without him, there's no Denver Nuggets.
Well, so quick question. When do they give out the award? When is that?
Is it after the first round?
I think it's next week or 2 weeks.
It might be next week, actually.
I think it's next week.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go Jokic.
Wow.
I mean, he might already be one of the best NBA players of all time, and
I love that take.
I would say
good
the only reason you could give it to Shea over Jokic is just team success.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a lame thing to give it to somebody for. But yeah, I'll go Jokic.
I mean, I think the only way he doesn't get it is if voters fatigue. That would be the only thing.
Yeah,
he's just
I disagree,
He's gotten
though.
3 of them in the past 4 years.
I disagree, man.
You don't think
You
you don't think voters fatigue is a real thing?
No, it's a real thing, but I don't think I think whoever went, I don't think is voter fatigue. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at either one of them getting it because they're both deserving. Because Shea, he led the league in scoring. They're the number 1 seed, and he led the league in scoring without playing half of the fourth quarters. That's crazy. And then he's an advanced stats MVP. When he's on the court, his offensive rating is the best. He come off the court, the offensive rating go down. Defensive rating, same thing.
But I bet that's the same thing for Jokic.
Yeah, but they wasn't leading the league. OKC was leading the league. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's one of those awards where it's they both fit in for it, but I just don't think if you're an MVP player, your coach not gonna get fired mid-year.
Unless you want him to be.
And you
saw that where the clip was Jokic was yelling at him all mad, and 3 days later he was fired.
Hey, until the real news come out about why we did what we did, we're not gonna talk about it, bro.
No, I think the news came out though.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
They said it became a cold war or something.
Bro, they basically said that it was a problem because Malone wanted to play Westbrook in fourth quarter close moments where the GM felt like
Calvin
he should have been playing the younger players like Pickett and Schroeder, all those other players. But if you look at what happened the other day, fourth quarter close game, Westbrook is in the game. He's knocking down threes and getting the game when it stops. So I really don't see what was the problem. It must be something else we don't know about yet.
What the problem is because it's a business. Westbrook, that's Malone guy. Malone wanted to bring in Westbrook.
Yeah.
And then Pickett and Schroeder, they was all drafted by Calvin Booth. So that's what it came down to, I think.
I mean,
It's probably exactly what it came down to, for being honest.
But
Calvin Booth got up out of there too, so
yeah, they fired both of them. They said y'all both could.
they both left, so we just gonna have to see what happens, man.
Yeah. So next,
but we're being honest about the MVP. It's a 2-man race.
Yeah.
Giannis is not really in the race.
and that's
he'll get a
crazy
couple
because
votes,
Giannis
but-
is having a great
He's having a
year.
great year.
That's crazy. Any other year, Giannis will be 1 or 2 in MVP. So next, DPOY, who y'all got? The finalists was Evan Mobley, Dyson Daniels, and Draymond Green.
You already know where I'm going. Evan Mobley. I don't know. I seen a stat. He's getting steals, he's getting blocks, but I saw a stat about him affecting shots and his percentage of when he's there contesting a shot, like they're making miss percentage, and he's like one of the best in the league. Rim protector, I would give it to Evan Mobley.
I'll give it to Evan Mobley too, only for the fact that Draymond did just win. What was it? Defensive Player of the Month.
Yeah.
But I'll give it to Mobley. He's having a great defensive year, and I found a good stat about the boy Dyson Daniels. He leads the league in steals right now. He's at 229, so it's a pretty good stat for him.
I think he passed 230 the other night or something like that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Who you got, Ty?
I like the young guy. I'm taking Daniels. I don't think he's gonna win, but that's who my pick. I want to win. I want to win. I want him to win.
If I had a vote, I'm going Draymond, man. The versatility, almost 4 stocks a game, a 110 team defensive rating.
4 stocks is
eighth in the NBA. I don't know how much of that got to do with the Jimmy trade, but I just feel like what Draymond could do, he could literally guard everybody. And the only knock I have against Evan Mobley in this is he got Jared Allen behind him, man.
Yeah.
Like, that makes a huge difference, bro. And sometimes I see Evan Mobley get, like, bodied by bigger players like Paolo.
I mean, yeah, it's bound to happen. You're not going to.
Like, you don't be seeing Draymond like that. Don't be
Sengun
happening.
dunked on him the other night.
Bro.
Sengun literally
It
caught
was
a body the other night.
Okay, so that was just a rip through. All right, you got me. Dunk me. Like, that happens, but like, no, Paolo be punishing Evan.
He be
Mobley.
doing that to everybody though.
Not to Draymond. We seen what Draymond did on Jokic. He walled up Jokic. Huh?
Jokic is more of a finesse guy. He's not gonna bully people. Don't
Jokic-
do that.
Jokic
Don't say
don't bully
like
people.
Don't be
Jokic
acting
don't
like he be
bully.
bullying
He's a finesse.
people.
He gonna do.
So he don't be
He's a
back
post
to the,
hook type of guy.
Yes, and Draymond be walling up and getting the ball every time.
I don't know.
Every time they play. Am
Every
I wrong,
time-
Amar?
every
Because you
time
watch.
it's crazy.
You watch every game.
Every time's a crazy.
Every
you
time
watch
is
every,
crazy.
or not every time because
Jokic is still having 30 on his head. So how is that stopping him every time?
If you was to ask
Come on,
Jokic,
bro.
if you was to ask Jokic who's the toughest player,
He's
to
not
guard
gonna
him.
say Draymond Green.
Oh, I bet you he'll say
He's
Draymond
not gonna
Green.
say Draymond
You
Green.
remember the playoff series? What happened? When was that? 2022 when they won the finals?
I wasn't watching that.
Draymond was lockup. I'm going Draymond though, but Evan Mobley.
It
he's
seems like
definitely-
Evan Mobley was
he's
the
a-
decision
yeah.
2-1-1 in the group.
Rookie of the year. I mean, for me, I feel like this is pretty easy.
I
I'm
think
going
it's a
Steph Castle.
yeah. I think
Steph
it's a clean
Castle.
sweep.
I mean,
shouldn't be close. My
Jared McCain's still here playing healthy. I'll give it to Jared McCain.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
That's my take.
Yeah, I
But
would too.
he not here. He's
Remember when
hurt.
everyone thought Connect
Sadly,
was going to be
yeah.
Rookie of the Year? I seen some people play some crazy bets.
The finalist
after a
was
couple
Castle,
Richard Sher and
Richard
Wells.
Sachet, and
Jalen
who?
Wells.
And Wells.
And Jalen Wells.
Even
He
though
got
he's
injured,
injured too.
Yeah.
Jalen Wells started off the season on a heater.
Yeah.
Him and Edie were both. They were both.
Yeah.
They started off really good.
I like Castle,
too,
though.
Jalen Wells.
Yeah, I think Castle will take
Yeah,
it.
Castle gonna take that one. 6 man of the year. I went Payton Pritchard. The finalist was Payton Pritchard, Ty Jerome, and
Beasley.
Malik Beasley.
Yeah, I'm going Beasley.
You going Beasley?
I'm going Beasley.
Beasley.
I think it has. I think it has to be Pritchard.
Pritchard.
I think it just has to be. He's on the Celtics.
I mean, they both shooting crazy from the three.
Yeah.
Beasley shooting 42%.
Yeah, this is one of the awards where like I'm not gonna get mad. Whoever wins it, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna get mad at it.
But
Who you
I
got?
like Beasley. As
If I
my
was to
take.
be biased, I'd say Ty Jerome. But
I can see
honestly,
that,
I
though.
would. I don't know. I'd probably go Beasley.
But a lot of people didn't know he's gonna be a finalist because he didn't reach the minutes requirement.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that, but I mean, the thing is, Ty Jerome is like, I wouldn't say he's hit or miss, but like sometimes he'd be going off for like 30 or like some crazy numbers, and then he'll come in and not play well. But it's also you got to think, and it's the same thing with Pritchard though, so it's not really an excuse, but like you got so many different scorers on your team, it's kind of hard to just go and get yours at some points. But like you could say the same thing for Pritchard. Like I don't know, I would go Malik Beasley though.
Yeah,
I love
I'm
his
going Payton
Sallies.
Pritchard.
Greatest Sallies in the league.
Most improved. The finalists was Cade Cunningham, Ivica Zubac, and who else?
Dyson Daniels
Dyson
Dyson
again.
Daniels again.
Which
Who y'all got?
I think Daniels is mainly just in there because of his defense.
I'm going Cade.
Yeah.
Cade.
Cade, man.
Yeah.
Nah,
Cade them.
I
I'm
got-
going
I got
Cade them.
Zubac.
Who you got?
I got Zubac.
I got Zubac. I only got Zubac because I feel like players like Cade should not get it. Like,
you're a
he's
star.
the number one.
Like,
I mean,
you're
he
a
is
star.
number-
He was
You're
the
right,
number
you're
one
right.
pick. You was like we all know you were gonna be.
I might have to switch my take to Zubac only because I found this fact on here. He's had his career high in every stat this season.
That's the James Harden effect.
So
man.
I'm gonna say probably Zubac. I might agree with you.
Hold on, I'm looking up some.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I think he really blossomed this year. Like yeah. Like I don't like. I'm not really talking about 2K, but like his 2K rates, he's like 88 now. Like,
oh yeah, he is an 88. Zubac
He's ready to win up.
He is an 88. Coach of the year, JB Bickerstaff, Kenny Atkinson, and
Ime Udoka.
Yeah.
Udoka. My fault.
Ooh.
Chill.
I'm going Kenny Atkinson.
I'm going JB Bickerstaff.
I'm going JB Bickerstaff too.
He tripled his wins, triple total wins from last season.
Crazy.
Yeah. It is funny to see, though, the Cavs' old coach going to the Pistons, getting Coach of the Year finalist, and then new Cavs coach also being in there.
Yeah. I'm going JB. I like JB.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to go with
The only
JB
thing
as well.
Only thing I don't really like about this award, how I feel like the OKC coach should have gotten there over the Rockets
Mark
coach.
Daigneault?
Yeah, only because of the fact you're coaching.
I think over the Cleveland coach, not over the Rockets coach.
Now you gotta put.
Yeah,
Atkinson
you gotta put
in
Kenny.
There.
First year head coach and number
gotta
one
put
seed.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't know,
saying.
but yeah, you're getting thrown in there with bona fide 5 All-Stars.
Yeah, but you're still bringing in people like you brought in DeAndre Hunter. I mean, Ty Jerome was
He
still
didn't
there,
do
but
that though.
yeah, he was here. He was there.
He doesn't make the trades.
Well,
It's
I
like
mean,
the
he's gonna have a
stuff.
say in it. He's not just gonna. The GM's not just.
Do you
gonna
think
trade.
Jason Kidd had a say in Doncic trade?
I mean, he probably knew about it.
He didn't know about
I
that.
did not know about
Okay,
that.
well,
Ty Jerome blossomed. That's definitely got something to do with Kenny Atkinson. I feel
right.
like.
It's also
A lot of
he
people
was
say
on the
Kenny
team,
Atkinson
but,
is like a guard whisperer.
Yeah, but
The Rockets went from being like
11.
one of the worst teams in the league to a 2 seed in the West.
I mean, the Cavs weren't.
I mean,
all
the
that
same. You
good
can say the
last
same
year
thing about
either.
Detroit.
Yeah, I think Detroit and Rockets coaches should both be in there. I'm saying if you're going to sub a coach out, it should be a Cavs coach, in my opinion.
I like that take. But I feel like
disagree,
OKC's
man.
coach should be in there, man. You your best team in the league. I feel like you should be in there. Something.
I feel like you got to put the cat because what was they win streak that they went on?
They
Like,
went on multiple.
They were
like,
26 and 0 to start the season.
Yeah, they went on like
that's
multiple crazy runs like
insane,
that.
bro.
I mean, Cavs coach.
26 and 0. What we played 26 games, right?
Who was? Yeah.
Yeah.
24.
Played 24, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
26 and 0 to start the
Yeah,
year.
we damn sure didn't go on a 24 and 0 streak.
I don't know.
you
I would take the Rockets coach out of there.
Imagine.
I do agree with you though. Thunder's coach probably should have been in there.
All right, and then last award, clutch player of the year.
Brunson,
Jokic,
Brunson,
and Ed. Who y'all got?
Brunson, for no reason. Just
I got the
Brunson.
Joker.
I got Jokic, man. Clutch player of the year. Like, you be seeing me in practice, bro, doing the half court. Jokic,
All right.
knock
got
down.
Jokic.
I'm
Yes.
going Jokic.
If we're gonna talk about
Clutch player of the year.
he hits most of the half court shots. Let's be honest.
No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying, like,
The one hand.
clutch player of the year, like,
Oh,
Jokic.
you
remember the
you
one
trying to
hand?
copy him?
Yeah, I was just trying to copy it, man.
Yeah.
I'll go
See what I
Jokic.
see done.
I
You
got
ever
a
make
problem
one?
with this award though.
No, I actually did make one.
Right.
Did make one.
Yeah, I
Is
remember
anyone there?
I don't
I
remember.
think Dev was there or Mace. One of them was there, and that seen me make it.
Okay.
that. Why he trying to do that?
I'm
though?
not trying to
act like.
that.
You see, I'm bigger. Like, I don't respond. I just
It's bigger than the program, right? Yeah. All right.
I got a
Let's
problem with
continue.
this award though, because why LeBron wasn't in it? Fifth and fourth quarter scoring, y'all.
'Cause he's
Fifth.
fifth, exactly. It's
He
top
was
three.
higher than Jokic and Ed and Jalen Brunson. And fourth quarter scoring.
Don't care.
But I mean,
How Brown not in there, y'all?
Oh, we're not the
do
committee.
they be
I'm just
winning?
saying.
But do they be winning those games in the fourth quarter?
I mean, they were they were the fourth seed, right? 3 seed. What was they?
Lakers?
They was 4th seed, I think.
it was 3 because
They
we're
was 3
4.
seed.
I was about to say, how are they the 4 seed?
They was 3 seed. I think LeBron should have been in there, and he should have won it. But they're not gonna
So
do that
if
to the
you
king.
had the pick between the guys that are in it, who would you pick?
Jokic.
Okay.
Yeah, Jokic for sure.
Who you got, B?
Definitely Jokic.
Jokic.
He just does everything. Like he might not be scoring the rock at the end of the game, but like he's gonna be the one that has the ball, facilitating it to the scorer or just getting a big rebound, just making a big play.
Yeah, so that wraps up the award finalists. It was a great NBA season, honestly. A lot of highlight plays. I was happy with it. After everybody said the ratings was down and stuff, I feel like they really bounced back this year in the NBA. What y'all think?
Nah, yeah, I agree with that. Definitely bounced back with that Luka trade. That was all that was
Yeah,
about
Luka
ratings.
trade. I remember exactly. Those were one of them trades you're going to remember exactly what you was doing, exactly where you was at when you found out about
I
it.
thought it was one of those like trolls, like some people were
Yeah.
just trolling me.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
like whoever the new Woj is, I don't know his name, but I
Shams?
just call him new Woj.
Shams?
That boy
Yeah, he
Shams.
posted that. I was like, oh, so it's real. It's
Yeah,
real.
that dream was real. But so that wraps that up. Let's talk about some college football real quick. let's get into some transfer portal NIL stuff. Let's start with Nico Amavea, the old Tennessee quarterback who is now the UCLA quarterback. What do y'all think about that whole situation?
I mean, you see his brother had decommitted.
Yeah, from UCLA.
He went and took the spot. So that's pretty.
His brother was supposed to go be the quarterback.
Yeah,
That's
supposed to go be quarterback. He decommitted and then he committed there. So, I mean, that NIL bag must have been nice. He went there. So.
Do you think we'll see more? Oh, go ahead.
It dropped. I'm pretty sure he's only getting like $1 million. So before at Tennessee, he was getting.
You say only $1 million?
Well, okay, $1 million. But like compared to what he would have gotten, so if he would have stayed at Tennessee, I think he was at $2.5 million.
Yeah, he was trying to negotiate for $3 million.
No, he wanted $4 million.
He wanted $4 million.
Yeah, he wanted $4 million.
Because he wanted what Carson Beck was getting.
Right. So and then
Can you blame him though? Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
They make it more than these rookie quarterbacks are making going in the draft.
And like I think this will lead to like you seeing like. As much as it sucks, like people might just start sitting out of college sports too if you're not getting the NIL.
That literally happened with the what was it, the UNLV guy?
Yeah,
the quarterback.
Yeah,
he was promised money. They refused to pay him. He sat out.
Yeah, that's crazy, honestly. So we're gonna see more players sitting out. I mean, we already see the what Coach Fran Brown from Syracuse was saying about the wide receiver who wants to get paid as much as J.J. Smith. Like, you can't, like, you're not J.J. Smith, man. You're not getting that $4 million. So he told him that he could go into the transfer portal. He had a good year, almost had 1,000 receiving yards, but I just feel like NIL got to be regulated somehow, man.
It has to.
Got to.
It's had no regulations for a minute now.
Yeah, so I feel like we're going to start seeing a lot of more stuff.
Oh, wait, you're still on the transfer portal. I had something on. Did you see Baylor lost their whole team?
Every single player.
Baylor?
They lost all their players. They have no players on roster right now for next year.
That's crazy.
They have
what, men's basketball?
For men's basketball, they have I think 4 that graduated,
Mm-hmm.
and then the rest are. And then VJ declared.
Yep.
He's the only one that declared, and then everybody's transfer portal.
Did you see who just committed to Baylor?
No, I didn't see.
Andre Iguodala's son.
For real?
Yeah, just committed to Baylor.
Andre Iguodala.
And they're paying their point guard. I forgot their point guard. Who's their point guard?
Rob Wright. He's
going to BYU. He's getting crazy NIL
$11 million
BYU.
starting lineup. $11 million starting lineup.
I think Ian Jackson just committed St. John's, right?
St. John's, yes. I like that for him. Going back home. Going back home. But, yeah, we going to start seeing some crazy lineups. These kids getting paid.
Someone just who sent that thing in our group chat earlier about that?
Oh, yeah, I sent it.
There's like, 10 teams with over $10 million starting lineups or something like that.
I'm about to tell y'all the teams right now.
And then
I mean, it didn't surprise me. You hear the teams. It's the big schools.
Yeah,
the big schools that are supposed to have the money.
So the first team is Arkansas.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. It's Calipari.
Yeah, you go BYU,
BYU,
Duke, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisville, Michigan, North Carolina, St. John's, and Texas Tech.
Who's on Indiana? Isn't there a good
Indiana? They lost. I think they lost their whole team too.
I think they almost everybody.
Because they coach.
Yeah, coach got up out of there.
Yeah, got up out of there.
Kind of want to see this.
So that'll be crazy. PJ Haggerty, who was second, I think, in scoring this year, he in the transfer portal, and he said he won $4 million. $4 million, man.
Imagine being able to demand money like that.
Like as a college student, bro.
Crazy.
I don't think he gonna be a junior.
Junior.
These college kids have their own agents.
Do y'all see the Do y'all know who the top 5 college athletes are? Would y'all want to take a guess? Because I got it right here. Yeah, paid.
Or you give us
like right now.
All right, the sports mainly football, basketball, and it's a sport.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't guess.
So J.J. Smith in there gotta be.
No.
Okay.
Top 5. I got top 5
So
right here.
is Cooper Flag coming?
Right.
Cooper Flags, he's second.
Okay.
So is AJ DeBansa in there?
No.
Okay.
He will be though.
Livy Dunn.
Okay.
Livy Dunn. She in there.
4.1 million.
So she's the one that we weren't gonna get.
Yeah. He got
She's
it.
got enough for it.
So you got Cooper Flag, Livy Dunn.
Carson Beck. Did he come? Because he got that for a
$4 million.
No.
Or the numbers. Tell us the numbers.
Would Shador count?
Oh yeah, Shador. Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter not in there.
Because I don't think most
Shador.
of their money's NIL. I think it's mostly like sponsors.
Sponsors. Y'all missing the rest are all football. Quarterbacks and a wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Quarterbacks.
Yo,
we gotta think quarterbacks. We gotta think quarterbacks.
Arch Manning.
6.5 million.
Yeah. That makes sense.
He's number one.
Last name.
He's number one.
Wait,
he's number one.
Is yours on there too?
No.
Oh.
2 wide receivers left.
No, it's
quarterback and wide receiver.
Quarterback.
And wide receiver, right?
and a wide receiver.
Is it Carson Beck?
Not here.
Yeah, Carson Beck, 4.3
Oh,
million.
Carson Beck. Okay.
Oh, I thought.
You're missing one, Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, JJ. Yeah.
He got a
They
$4 million NIL.
They getting paid the
big.
bag.
Got that bag.
What Ty? What'd you do with $4 million? If you got it.
Man, I don't even know what I'd
You
definitely
would
drop out though. I'd probably drop
You
out
would
of
drop
college.
out.
Probably
You would
Don't
keep
drop
playing?
out, bro.
You would keep
Nah, I'm
playing to get
trolling.
more. I feel
Oh,
like
I
that's
get
what we-
$4 million to play. Oh, like I was that good?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I
that's
keep
what we
playing.
go. I feel like we.
I would
stay.
stay.
A lot of
I would stay in college as long as I could.
D3
Yeah.
gave out NILs?
D3 giving out NILs is crazy.
I could be $4 million.
$10.
It's not.
100.
$10.
Nah, it'd probably be like 100.
100K?
No, $100.
$100. Get.
$100 like.
So the top player in
100K.
D3
Oh, the
wouldn't
top.
get
The
100K?
top. The top.
Maybe
Probably 5 bands.
5 bands crazy.
Yeah.
For the top player.
Top
think
players
it'd
in
be
Top player in
More,
D3?
probably
Five
get
bands.
50K. I'd say at least 50K.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause it's some
There are some rich.
it's some
D3s
rich
out
schools. Yeah, 50K.
Like
But-
who won the D3 national championship this year? It was NYU, right?
NYU. No, they lost.
They lost. Oh, was it Trinity,
Was it Trinity?
Texas,
They
or something
lost.
like that? Trinity in Texas.
They lost. Look, can you look that up,
Yeah.
man? I was watching that. I think.
Yeah, and I got one more good fact for us about the transfer portal.
Go ahead.
There's 3,715 players in the portal right now from
Insane.
D1 and D2.
It was Trinity.
Just
by the
D1,
way.
D2.
Just D1 and D2.
It was Trinity. They won the.
It was Trinity.
Yeah.
Texas, right?
Dang, you said how many? 3,000?
3,715.
Trinity, Texas.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
And like a lot of those guys, they probably gonna go ahead and move down to D2.
Yeah.
There's some of them D2 guys gonna move down to D3.
I mean,
so,
D3s, they keep closing down.
yeah.
A lot of D3s is closing
Keep
down.
closing.
Stuff. I
down.
know. I don't know the stats with D2 and D1, but I know a lot of people that enter the transfer portal at D3.
They end up not getting another
It's hard to
school.
find a home for them. Like,
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, that's the risk, though.
yeah, you are.
The risk you
taking
are.
Yeah, you
Like-
betting on yourself going into the
Right.
I
portal.
mean, that's what you a different situation.
Yeah.
Like his school,
I mean, I
his school
transferred
closed
before
down,
my
you
school
know?
closed. But
Yeah.
yeah,
You did?
man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was in the portal before my school closed.
Oh,
Like
wow.
as soon as the season ended. Yo, let me get up out of here.
Everybody want to get up out of there.
But yeah, that's all we got for y'all today, man. I want to thank the guys, man. Thank y'all for supporting us. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share all our stuff, man. Our social media is down below, and thanks for watching.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Appreciate y'all.
y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Yo, that one felt good too. I'm not gonna lie. Having TL here definitely leads to a little more outbursts.